a goddamn Patreon, you know, welcome from my service. That's my time. Thank you guys very much. We're picking up a very funny woman, a powerhouse of comedy. I'm honored to call her a good friend. She is so hilarious, and round of applause for her efforts in putting this together, getting us all together for comedy, getting comedians together, guys. Put your hands together right now for Samantha Henningsen.
Keep it going, keep it going, Samantha.
Started, you need to know, I bought this dress for this show. How did I do? Is it okay? Yeah. See, I have no fashion sense. I used to wear a black tracksuit on stage. I figured black was slimming. Tracksuit travels well. And a tracksuit is very forgiving. You gain 5 pounds, you lose 5 pounds. You gain 20 pounds, you lose 5 pounds. And then one night I was doing a show in Providence, Rhode Island. As I'm making my way to the stage, this piece of shit, prick of a comic, stops me and he says, "Nice suit. Nice suit. You look like a 60-year-old Italian man." What the fuck did I ever do to him? A 60-year-old Italian? This is what every menopausal woman wants to hear. That she finally looks like Tony Soprano. Jerry Garcia I could understand because of the beard, you know? Tony Soprano, they shot him in the head, fuck that. So like, am I the whitest white woman you've ever seen? And let's face it, I look just like a librarian. In fairness, we have a lot in common. I mean, we both know a lot of words. The difference is, I use them all. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, Greenfield, you ready for me? Here we go. I am a 67-year-old sober Christian vegan. I know what you're thinking. Oh, she is gonna suck. And you're right, I might. Then again, I might not. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in when I get home. It's all downhill from here. See, that's the difference between somebody my age and someone that's young. When you're young, you still worry about your reputation. You don't want anyone to know if you're kinky or you like it rough. You keep that as secret as the Colonel's recipe. You get to be my age, you're putting that shit on business cards and handing it out. I don't know when I got old. All I know is things have changed since I was young. Like language. Language has changed. When I was young, if I needed a vehicle, I would have bought a used car. But used cars aren't used cars anymore. Now, they're previously owned. Well, that works for me. That means I'm not a whore anymore. I've just been previously owned. When I was young, when I went to the doctor, they would address me as Miss Henningsen. Now I go, they call me Samantha, or Sam. I was just there for my yearly, you know the one. This old lady walked in. She was 85 if she was a day. They called her Mary. Mary! I snapped. I went up to the desk and I said, why? Why do you address everyone by their first name? And she said, I swear, she said, I'm trying to cultivate a friendly atmosphere. I said, said, friendly? With friends? Bitch, when's the last time you had a friend at your house with dinner and a pap smear? And our attitudes around sex have changed. I was well into my 20s. My mother was still saying to me, now remember, no one will buy the cow if the milk is free. At my age, trust me, not only is that milk free, but I will bottle it and deliver it door to door. And we experience the same things differently we do, like technology. When you're young, the selfie stick is something you use to take your picture. At my age, trust me, a selfie stick is something you keep in the drawer beside the bed. Technology. When you're young and you found a mobile hotspot, you're hooking up to the internet. At my age, when you found a mobile hotspot, you're hooking up in the bathroom. And our bodies betray us. When you're young, you get excited. You get wet. You get laid. At my age, you get excited. You get wet. You get embarrassed. Our bodies. When you're young, everything is still tight. Tight tits, tight ass, tight vag. Your body still looks like the brochure. You get to be my age, ugh. My body looks more like a relief map of the United States, and there's the Grand Canyon. Thank God for the Kegels. You know, for those of you who don't, these are exercises designed specifically to strengthen the muscles of the pelvic floor. Apparently, I have done them correctly because I can open jars down there. That's my daughter's favorite joke. How fucked up is she? We experience the same things differently, like meeting celebrities. Not that long ago, I had a chance to open for Mitch Patel from Saturday Night Live. He's a wicked nice guy. He really truly is. I spent some time with him after the show, and I went home and I updated my resume. Here's what I wrote. Open for Mitch Patel. All the way back at the beginning of my career, I opened for Dice Clay. I spent some time with him after the show. And I went home and I wrote a poem. Here's my poem. Hickory dickory dock. Dice Clay has got a small cock. Fuck Dice Clay, he's an asshole. That's my poem. We experience the same things differently, like the art of seduction. When you're young and you want to get laid, you got like a process, right? You get your hair and your nails done. You shave your legs all the way up. You go for a wax. You want to set the mood, so you put on some Luther Vandross. When you get dressed, you put on your best black jeans because you like the way they make your ass look. And when you greet them at the door, you whisper in their ear, dance with me. And you try and get them to the bedroom, right? You get to be my age and you want to get laid, there's no process. I mean, you take a shower, you're not an animal. And why shave your legs? You'll just have to do it again in another 3 months. When you get dressed, you put on your sweats because you remember what happened last time. You want to set the mood, so you take your 72-inch high-definition flat-screen TV and you put on the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And when you greet them at the door, you whisper in their ear, remember that chick in the silver leggings at the lacrosse game? And you don't have to wonder how you're going to get them to the bedroom because they're fucking you right there on the couch. I am delighted to tell you that that is a true story. And while we're on the subject of things we do the same different, let's talk about this wax business. When you're young and you go for a wax, what do? You tidy things up, you get a little Landon thing. If it's a holiday, maybe you get a design, because really, when you invite somebody for dinner, you like to set a nice table. You get to be my age and you go for a wax, Brazilian, bald. Listen to me. When you get older, it's not just the hair on your head that turns white. We do not need to be reminded that no matter how much that looks like cotton candy, ain't no one in that jeans. When you're young, you put on the jeans, you twist around to see how it looks, right? I tried to put jeans on tonight. I got 3 major back injuries. I have arthritis in my neck. I got gout. I don't twist. I can't twist. I turn. I'm turning in circles. I'm trying to look at my pants. I got dizzy. I fell on the floor. I'm walking around like some sort of geriatric purpose on a boat. It's not, there's nothing in the back but a puddle of, it's all the way around in the front now. I look like some sort of fucked up Mr. Potato Head. Oh, so I wore a dress. Everything changes, everything changes. When you're young, you have like a secret garden, right? There's a gentle rain. The earth is always a little moist. When the wind blows, there's that gentle aroma of flowers. You get to be my age, it's not a secret garden, it's a ghost town. There's no rain, the shit's collapsing, the buildings are collapsing, it's scorched earth, it's scorched earth! My body is like a human dehydrator. And answer me this, if my vagina is that dry, how come my underwear is always wet? My feelings used to be hurt because men didn't want to have sex with me anymore. So like anybody else in a program, I had a look. I got to look at my own behavior. How did I contribute to the situation? What's my part in this? And actually, I figured it out. I am attracted to intelligent, educated men. I am. Men who are smart enough to know if they take their arm and stick it in a wood chipper, they're pulling out hamburger. And if they take their dick and stick it in me, they're pulling out beef jerky. Shit about getting older, I do, but you know, it's not all bad. I finally know who and what I am and who and what I'm not. And I'll tell you what I'm not. I'm not much of a housekeeper. I used to be. Oh my God. When I was younger, I had an apartment, I went shopping. Back then, the carpet really did match the drapes. And I vacuumed every morning, every night. It was like a football field. It was beautiful. And then something happened. I don't know. You come to my house now, you look cats. I do have mice though. And here's the thing, I really am a vegan, so I can't kill them. So I have to make a preemptive strikes. So I planted pepper plants all around my house. And I went in the basement and I took the dryer sheets, and where the house meets the foundation, I put the dryer sheets all the way around. I went to the hardware store, I bought those devices, you plug it into the outside walls, it sends vibration down the wires. And still, they get in my house. These are not pet store mice. These are like fucking mutant ninja attack samurai mice. Think about it. They got through the burning bush. They got through the toxic fumes. They scaled a fucking electric fence. They're in my house. They gotta go. But I can't do it. So I got cats. I got giant cats. My Edward weighs 37 pounds. His little sister Bella, 25. They're massive. And I got a dog. Dog's a snitch. And it's like the fire department. If nothing's happening, nothing's happening. But when that alarm goes off, everybody's got a job. A mouse comes in, the dog starts. He barks, he spins, he carries on. It's here, it's here. He backs it up into a corner. He's yelling, he's barking. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! The cats, they don't hurry up. Here they come. They're like two sumo wrestlers entering the ring. They take their fucking time. And here's the dog. He's barking. Here's carrying on. Here come the cats. Time stands still, which is good. Because that gives me time to get my keys, my bag, I get the fuck out. I don't know what happens when I'm gone. All I know is when I come home, I gotta bleach the floors. All right, people, we have covered a lot of ground. Murderous cats, a disgusting twat. Look at it this way. It was a gift from God. I'm just sharing the blessing. So let's end on a happy note, okay? Let's talk about my death. Now, when you're young, it's theoretical. You get to be my age, you're going to have a plan. That shit is real. That house I told you about, I own that. Less than an hour with a lawyer, I got that squared away. My 42-year-old disabled son lives with me. There's been a plan for him for years. And then the money? There's no money. All my kids have all my passcodes. Whoever gets to the bank first gets the money and my car. There has to be some incentive. You should see my car. I have a fully restored 1998 Ford Mustang convertible. It's up right outside. GT, V8, dual exhaust, Road whore red. Love my car. So whoever gets the money gets the car. The thing is whoever gets the car has to bury me. The law in Massachusetts says you got to be at the funeral home. You got to be in a sturdy box. I got a plan. I got a plan for everything. So I say, put me in a refrigerator box. Yeah. Right? For 1 hour. Now here's the thing. I want to believe that someone is sad that I'm dead. But not a long time, because, you know, I'm trying to bring joy into the world. But at least an hour. That's not too much to ask, right? An hour? Okay. But I want to make it worth your while, because you may have to drive. So for everyone that will throw themselves on top of my body, shake me by the shoulders and say, no, no, don't go, will get a brand new $100 bill. My daughter, we get the money, we're ready. But that's too much for some people. So if it's just too much, if you have mascara, not waterproof, if the mascara comes down the face, you get 20. For an hour. That's not right. Okay, at the end of the hour, that's when we're going to have the costume parade. The costumes will depict events in my life, and then we're going to have an open bar until the booze runs out. That sounds good, right? Yeah. So to be sure, Samantha Henningsen, you watch the papers. You want to get there early, because it's open hour. So those were the easy conversations. Here are the tough conversations I had to have with my children. I had to tell them, listen, when you get the call, you go to my house. You go to my room. And under my bed is a duffel bag. Don't open it. don't shake it. And for the love of God, don't smell it. Just throw that shit away. I would do it myself, but I'm still using it. Second thing, you gotta find my phone and you gotta smash it. There's porn on my phone. That's not my fault. I read an article that was about the most paused movie scenes. The first one was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Phoebe Cates coming out of the pool in that red bikini. Who didn't pause that, right? Yes. Second one, Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. When he comes out of the shower, you can see his junk. I was curious. So I bought the movie. I bought it. I played the scene. I didn't see it. So I backed it up. And I played the scene. I didn't see it. A third time I backed it up. I played the scene. Listen, someday I'll be dead. I don't waste a lot of time. Fuck that. But I was curious. So I Googled Bruce Willis penis. Now, here's what you may not know. Google decides what the important words are in search. And apparently, they did not think Bruce Willis were the important words. And when I hit enter, my phone damn near blew it up. Penis after penis. Listen to me. I've been a nurse for over 40 years. I've been a whore for over 50. I have seen a lot of dick. I never saw anything like this. I opened one by mistake. It was like you go to the big wine deli, you know those big salons. Don't touch that. Don't wash your hands. Stop it. It would have fed a family of 5. You could have hollowed it out and used it as a Quonset hut. If he had been on the Donna party, we would have all made it home alive. So I think I got it all, I'm not sure, but anyone who has ever seen NCIS knows it would take Abby less than a minute to find that shit. Anyway, so this is what, if you find that, you need to screenshot it and send it to me. It's bad enough I'm going to die. Please, please, don't let me die, Bruce Willis, penis, curious. Greenfield, you are the best audience in the world.
Sam, before you call up the last comic, our headliner for tonight, I just want to do one very piece of business before